Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Felicity here, and in this video I'm going to talk about how you can deal with quarantine anxiety, or how you can deal with the uncertainty of the future. And because Jupiter is in Capricorn right now, I'm going to talk about something that is very practical, and hopefully it can help you to deal with your anxiety or the uncertainty of the future. And because sometimes anxiety stems from the fact that we are not so sure about the future, and we are facing the unknown of the future, and we don't know, we are not so sure whether what we have today will be still there tomorrow. So in this video I'm going to tell you how to deal with this kind of uncertainty. And the first point I would like to focus on is to let you know that everything on this earth is temporary. Whether it is good time or bad time, unpleasant or pleasant time, and it is constantly changing. So we need to know that everything on this earth, what is happening right now, is temporary. And so this point let us know that in good time we need to prepare ourselves for the bad time, and in bad time and we are going through some kind of difficulty, we need to understand that everything will change, and the bad time will bounce back to the good time again. So this is the rule of the energy, the rule of the manifestation of things on this earth. So we always need to have a certain type of hope, the hope in ourselves, the hope in humanity, and the hope on the higher vibration of the earth, and also the hope on the higher power. Okay, so this is the root, the cycle of the energy that we are going through. So everything is temporary. We need to understand this. And the next point we need to know is that to count on your financial security. So right now, if you have time, it's time to really understand how secure your finance is. And maybe you may need to look at yourself whether you have emergency fund. If you do not have emergency fund, right now it's time to really take care of your finance, okay, and to cut costs. Okay, if you have a saving account, and it's time to look at your saving account and to count what you have, okay, because what you have is going to support you to go through some kind of difficulty if you have some kind of difficulty. And right now we really need to have faith in the financial system, because we are not in 1920s anymore. So we need to have faith in the financial system, because what you have in the bank, it is yours. It's not going to go away overnight unless you have some kind of financial investment in the stock market, because the stock market will go ups and downs, and some companies will not survive this crisis. So if you have some kind of stocks, you have investment in the stock market, you need to make assessment, because some companies will not make it. And so maybe you need to try to find out a way to cash in something, okay. If you have some cash in your savings account, if you still have worries about the financial system, you can print out, okay, the passbook. You need to print out what you have in your passbook. Or if you have e-banking, you log into your account from e-banking, and then you take a picture, or you print out the receipts, and then as a proof that you have certain amount of money in your bank, okay. And also in this critical period of time, mind your security account, okay, your security. That is that sometimes people or the scammers will use your anxiety of the future to scam you. Like if you receive some kind of notice, announcement from your bank, that okay, you need to key in your bank account number, and then you key in your social security number, or you need to key in your password. you need to take notice of this, because scammers will use this chance, use your insecurity to pretend that they are from your bank, and then to scam your identity information. So you need to pay attention to this. All right. And if you don't have some kind of savings, then you may need to look at the jewelry box. Look into the jewelry box whether you have precious metal, because precious metal like gold or platinum, you know, you can cash in this, because people always believe in gold or platinum or some kind of precious metal. If you have some kind of emergency, then you can hold on to the precious metal. And if you don't have precious metal, now you know that, okay, precious metal is good to keep as jewelry. It is better than some kind of custom jewelry, okay. And so next, you may need to think about the cutting of some kind of cost to lower your daily cost, okay. Maybe you have a habit of drinking coffee, and now maybe it's time to reduce the consume of coffee, or if you have a habit of smoking, maybe it's time for you to quit smoking. And that, you know, it is time to think about what kind of bad habit that you have. The bad habit means, okay, the kind of habit that makes you unhealthy. All right. And not only makes you unhealthy, but it's going to add up to cost you money in the long run if you have some kind of disease that is caused by the unhealthy habit that you have, okay. Or if you know, you always go out to have dinner or lunch, maybe it is time for you to learn about cooking as well, because learn about cooking will reduce the cost of dining out. All right. Or if you always have the habit of going to a certain brand name coffee shop to get your coffee, maybe it is time for you to learn about making your own coffee. All right. So this is the one way to reduce cost. Or if you always have the habit of consuming something, okay, always you find yourself always want to buy some clothes or some new items or some new gadgets, this is a time for you to cut the cost. All right. And unless something that is emergent, something that is like food, and then you may want to invest or spend money on the quality food, because quality food and healthy food will in the long run will save you a lot of money, okay. That is another way of cutting cost, okay. And next, you may want to update your CV no matter what your company is telling you, because sometimes maybe your company tells you that, okay, we will resume, everything will get back to normal, we will not make redundant, okay. But in order to help yourself to feel a sense of security, it's better to update your CV. Look into your CV, okay, prepare and update your CV. What kind of qualifications or skill sets that you have, and what kind of skill set or qualification that can help you to cash in, to turn into something that you can make your living on. And also it is good to, you know, to invest in some kind of courses as well, because sometimes you need to keep up with the world, because the world keeps changing. And in the next 20 years, I see that there are jobs that no longer require manpower, and there's jobs that will be replaced by machines. So you need to look around the world, you need to look around the reality to see, okay, what kind of job that is going to be replaced by machine. And then maybe it's time to think about switching to another career path that brings longevity, because right now the longevity of the job is very, very important, okay, because the longevity of the job provides security, provides stability, and it is the security and stability that that is the foundation of life. All right. So right now, look around and see and predict and try to see what kind of jobs will be replaced. If you feel that okay, your job will be replaced by machines, now it is time to switch your career path, to invest in a career path, to create some kind of new career path that can bring you stability and longevity of the job career. All right. And so try to tidy up your CV. And when you tidy up your CV, you feel that okay, you are very secure, you have a certain history in certain career paths, and then you can cash in this career, these skill sets that will bring you certain type of security. Okay. And you know what, when you get prepared, when you get yourself prepared, and even though in the future your company may cut some kind of position, then you are the first one that send out the CV, send out the application letter. That makes you one step ahead of others. All right, so it gives you some kind of security. Okay, and next one is to bring out your photo album to, you know, look back, to give yourself some kind of good time of memory, because the memory that you have with your loved one is the best thing that you can have on this earth. Because you know, right now you may not see your loved one or your family members every day, and it is time to pick up your phone, to call them, to tell them how much you care about them, and also to bring out the memories that you have with them. Maybe it's time to bring out your family albums. Okay, maybe it reminds you that you have some trips, memorable trips with them in some kind of summer, okay, in summer holiday, and it's a strengthening of the family tie as well. Okay, is this kind of remembering of the past memory with your loved one is the best precious time that you have on this earth. So it creates some kind of strengthening of the family tie with your family members. Okay, because this is the precious things that you can have, and then the money cannot buy you these kind of memories that you have with your loved one. So now if you know that to create memory with your family member is the best thing to invest in, to the quality time that you spend with your family members are the best time that you have on this earth. This is the things that you can bring with you when you are ready to leave this physical earth. All right, so and always tell them, okay, sometimes do not wait for a special occasions to tell them how much you care. Sometimes you do not need to wait for their birthday, you do not need to wait for Valentine's Day, you do not need to wait for Christmas time to tell them how much you care about them. Okay, and you can, you know, in your free time, whenever you have time, always tell them how much you care. And whenever you have time, you can always go out with friends or with your family members. Even though you are very busy, you always need to set some kind of quality time with your family members, and create some kind of like a visual memory. Like you do not always need to bring a camera with you. Visual memory, like okay, you can take a picture, like a visual memory. Take a picture with your eyes. Always look at them, okay? Pay attention to their emotions, to their facial expression, to their face. And then if you take a mental and visual picture with your eyes, with your brain, and then it's better to keep it as a memory, because the mental memory, the facial expression that you take with your visual, with your mental memory will always stay with you. Because sometimes our camera can break down, our memory state will be lost. Okay, so always take some time to pay attention to the emotions as well as their appearance, okay, to take note of them. And this is the very good memory that you can store in your mental and in your brain. Okay, what else? Let me see. I jot down something. Yes, I I think that's all I share with you right now, and see you in the next video, and talk to you later. Bye.